February 2nd, Groundhog's Day. So, what am I showing here? So, once again, just a kind of a summary. What I'll be doing in the month of February is showing one of my funded accounts that only takes trade alerts that I post every evening of every trading day. When there was a full trading day the next day, our group members get these trade alerts. So this account only trades these alerts, as many trades as I can catch. It only trades each alert once, because very often each alert gets triggered more than once. But for the purpose of this experiment, only trading each alert once and only one E-mini contract per trade. And so the starting balance yesterday, when we started, so as of February 1st, after the payout, the balance was 161, I think 530 or something like that. Then yesterday, after commissions, made something like 720. And this is today, so 420 before commissions, and this here is after commissions. So I actually missed two trades, and we're going to be talking about that. But first, let's show trades that I actually caught. All right, so first was oil, which was a short at 76.43, and definitely left a lot on the table. Wait till you see the the larger chart, but there was a nice short here for 100. Next, I caught the S&P, which was a long at 41.51. No heat at all on this trade. Next was a short in gold at 1962. Again, a quick $100 here. And the Russell was a long at 1978. For, again, no heat at all on this trade. Unfortunately, just got a little bit of negative slippage here, but a beautiful trade up. All right, so what did I miss? I missed the NASDAQ, not on purpose, and I missed the YM on purpose. So let's talk about this. So here's what happened with the NASDAQ. Maybe make it a little bigger. So the NASDAQ, what happened was it triggered way below, alongside, way before, I should say, I was awake. So after I turned the computer on, the NASDAQ came down right a bit after 7 a.m. and just touched the long trigger, just went down by a few ticks below the trigger long. And what happened was, since I used the auto trader, and I did have the auto trader on, but what happened is, and those of you who have the auto trader, you will understand this, when the bars were coming down on that chart, which is a 4-tick range chart, as on that chart price was coming down, we had red bars, obviously, right? Because price is coming down. It did not go low enough below the trigger to change the bars to blue. And as you know, the auto trader is not going to take a long trade on red bars. So on that 4-tick range, price just touched the trigger and went up. And unfortunately, when the first up bar happened, it was still red. If price was to come down a bit more, then as price was coming out, the bars would have been blue, and then there would have been a long trade, but it was not to be, and I missed the NASDAQ trade. And what a trade that was. The trigger was at 555, and well, where are we now? We are now 878. So over 300 points on the NASDAQ. But of course, we only go for 20 ticks to get our $100. That's how in this account, every trade just targets $100 per contract just once. But an amazing move on the NASDAQ today. So the other chart I did not trade on purpose was the Dow. And let me show you the Dow and try to explain why. So I disabled the Dow chart. And of course, looking at this now, say, why in the world would you disable the Dow? The short was at 34,027. Well, here was my thinking. So the other three indexes, the Russell, the S&P, the NASDAQ, all were triggering on the long side. And here, the Dow triggered the short side. And to me, it just seemed weird. Now, I am aware that there are times when some indexes are stronger than others. I am well aware of it. But I don't like when there is such a discrepancy that one side is hitting long, and when one index is hitting long and the other is hitting short. Of course, this trade would have worked out beautifully a number of times, actually. But I just did not feel right about it. So I just disabled this chart, and so there was no trade on OIM, and my profit for today was definitely lower than it was yesterday, but that's okay. I mean, I know I will not be able to catch every trade, and it's okay with me. And I know that sometimes I will stay away from trades that end up being winning trades. When I work on these alerts on the prices, that's just a complete objective way of looking at a particular market. But again, since I am a human and I succumb to emotions sometimes to make decisions, to me it just did not seem right. I did not feel comfortable taking the short. So that's all right. So yeah, but I mean a great day overall. Let me show you some comments in the room. So in the room, I call trades as well. I should say in the channel, I call trades. Now I do not include these trades in the account total. Again, the account is only for trade alerts that I post in the evenings. Nothing to do with real-time trades. This is just an extra that I do for group members. So I said when the S&P was trading at around maybe 63, 64, maybe slightly higher, I was saying that if there is a pullback down to between 63 and 65, right, so we were trading at around 70, 71, and I said if there was a pullback to 65 down to 63, take a long trade in the S&P, targeting 76. Well, 76 is where price would go, but I always encourage members just to go for your 2 points, for your $100 per contract. Sure enough, got filled on the long, and everyone who participated hit the 2-point target. So I think everyone in the room was positive today. So that's good. So that's it for today. Tomorrow is Friday. I will post numbers again tonight. And as always, if you want to join our group, just email me in the description below, and I'll tell you how to join. Thank you, guys.